She's working from home with headphones on, but is she tuning out her husband's calls for help? Let's unpack this drama. Hey everyone, I've got a story for you today from a 32-year-old woman who's seeking some outside perspective on a recurring issue with her 36-year-old husband. Let's dive in. For some background, she used to wear her AirPods a lot around the house, which made her husband feel like she was tuning him out and not being present. She understood his feelings and made a real effort to change. Now she rarely wears her AirPods in common areas of the house or when she knows he's around. Here's the situation. She works from home a few days a week, and when she's in her home office, she wears headphones for calls or to listen to music to help her focus. She has ADHD, and this really helps her stay on track. This morning, while she was checking emails and listening to music in her office, her husband came in, clearly upset. He said he'd been calling her name from downstairs and was frustrated because she didn't hear him due to her headphones. He was looking for his computer charger and said that if he didn't have to run up and down the stairs, he'd have more energy to take care of things at home. Then he told her she needed to empty the dishwasher because he was too tired from running up and down the stairs all the time. A quick side note, her husband does a lot around the house, which she genuinely appreciates. She's happy to do her part, but he often gets to chores before she does because she's working during the day. Right now, he's not employed, but is busy interviewing for jobs, working on their new house, networking, and applying for positions. There was another incident last week. He mentioned in the morning that he'd be going to the grocery store, so she helped make the shopping list and then went to her home office to work. She had calls that morning, so her AirPods were in. She didn't know exactly when he was leaving or that he'd already left because she was focused on work. When he got home, he called her name to help unload groceries, but she didn't hear him. He was frustrated again and said they keep having the same issue with her AirPods. She explained that if she'd known when he was coming back or that he wanted help unloading, she would have been ready, but she can't keep tabs on his movements while she's working. He disagrees and thinks she's in the wrong. She acknowledges that her AirPods were an issue in the past, but she feels it's a bit extreme for him to expect her not to wear them at all while working. She's frustrated because focusing on work is already challenging for her, and she doesn't think it's fair for him to expect her to be available at any moment during her work hours just because she's at home. She also feels some of these issues could be resolved with clearer communication, but he believes she should just be more considerate since he's busy too. So, what do you think? Is she the a-hole for wearing headphones while working in her home office and not hearing her husband call for her? Or is she being inconsiderate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's discuss whether she's the a-hole or not.